Now, WXVT Delta weather.
This is the weather I could get used to across the Delta. Sunny skies and temperatures into the low to mid 70s throughout the day. But taking a look at this picture, it was a wonderful start yesterday morning up in the Cleveland area as David Williams stepped outside along the DSU golf course and captured this picture as the sun was beginning to make its rise over the trees, making for some wonderful colors up in the skies before it turned into a bright blue sunny sky. And that's what we saw today. And that allowed temperatures to make it into the mid 70s, a few degrees from breaking records this afternoon, and we're still into the 70s right now as it's 74 in Greenville, 73 in Greenwood, and 72 in Cleveland. The dew points are also beginning to pick up a little bit as they were into the upper 30s and 40s yesterday, now into the lower 40s across the region, and that's all thanks to the south-southwesterly flow that has been gusting at times to near 30 miles an hour with steady winds at 17 here in Greenville, now dropping below 10 in the Greenwood area, but it will continue to be on the breezy side as we go through the evening hours. And now the entire country is just about seeing these pleasant temperatures as we still have 65 up in Omaha, 51 right now in Chicago, 44 in Buffalo, and 39 in the nation's capital in D.C. But you can see we have that warm air still out to our west, and that'll continue to make its way in for the weekend before some cool temperatures return by the beginning of next week. Across the country, not a whole lot going on as far as rainfall. We just have a few clouds trying to push through Arkansas now, and that will be heading towards us as we go through the overnight hours. But it looks like this front will actually begin to lift a little bit and prevent the rain from making it until about Sunday. But what we got right now is that high pressure out to the east and the low out to our west is helping to create this nice flow, and that's why we've seen some very gusty winds out there throughout much of the afternoon. But those winds are also helping to bring that moisture back in across the region, so that's why we're seeing the dew points rise a little bit. That'll throw that moisture all the way up into Missouri, creating a few showers to develop along that stationary front by tomorrow evening. But the big story for us as we go throughout our Saturday will be increased cloud cover across the region thanks to that moisture making its way back in the form of mid to upper level clouds beginning to develop over our area. So as we go through tonight, those clouds will act as a blanket, and so we'll only drop into the mid and upper 50s across most of the region, very mild. These are actually average high temperatures for this time of year. Then as we go throughout the day tomorrow, we'll make it once again into the 70s and even the mid 70s the farther south you get, but that cloud will begin to increase across the region. And then as we head into Sunday, we're looking at that chance for the showers developing, maybe even a thunderstorm or two during the overnight hours. Better chance for rain as we move into Monday. Could pick up close to 3/4 of an inch of rain all said and done by Monday evening. A slight chance of another shower or two on Tuesday as another little low pressure system moves into the region. But we are looking at some more seasonal temperatures returning throughout much of next week as we're going to be into the mid 50s for the first half before getting back to close to 60 by the end of next week with the sun returning across the region.